So for this video, I decided to do a products I regret buying. Now, these are just products that didn't work for me in particular. They might work for you. You might love them. I don't mean to knock anybody's favorites if they're in here. It's just what I found didn't work for my specific needs. And the first is the number 7 Moisture Quench. And it's for normal to dry skin, which is generally what I have. And I just found this really thick. I know it's supposed to hydrate. I know it's to moisturize. It's a night cream, by the way. It's a night cream. But the moment I put it on my face, I feel like my pores are getting clogged. I feel greasy. I wake up still feeling a little greasy. It doesn't feel moisturized anymore. It just ends up feeling like almost like I'm wearing makeup. I almost feel like I'm wearing makeup, which is not what I want when I'm wearing a moisturizer. And I have to use the smallest amount, and even that feels like too much. So I just think it's not the night cream for me. Even though it says it's for normal to dry skin, I think it might be a lot better for extra super duper dry skin maybe. But I have fairly normal skin overall, and this was just too much. So this one is definitely a product I regret buying. It was on sale. I don't remember for how much because I've had it for quite a while now. But I still have so much left because I rarely, you can't really see it, because I rarely feel like using it. So that's definitely a little bit of a regret. Next up, I have the Revlon Photoready foundation in the shade Cappuccino. Now, this one I still wear. This one I still wear. It's not horrible. I'm definitely trying to finish it up because I feel like it's a waste if I don't use the foundation ever. So I try to work with it, but as an overall foundation, I don't hate it. There's nothing I really hate about it. I just don't love it. I have so many other foundations that I really like that this one seems to fall by the wayside. It just, something about it. I think it might be the feeling. Like I feel like I'm wearing makeup when I'm wearing it. And it's a little thick. It's a little shimmery. It's supposed to be photo ready, so it's supposed to like reflect light really well or something strange like that. But there are little bits of shimmer, fine shimmer in it. It's hard to describe, but I don't think it photographs particularly well. And I don't like that kind of Twilight look and face thing. So I use it. I definitely find that if I powder it down, the shine and the shimmer is okay. It's manageable and it's workable. So as long as I'm willing to wear powder over top, it's fine. So if I want a really full coverage face, I'll wear this and then I'll pretty much powder my entire face and I'll be fine. So don't hate it, but I don't think I'll buy it again. The next product I regret buying is probably a surprise for a bunch of people because I know a lot of people really loved this concealer, but it's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 30 Cafe. This is the color that I was matched with and that I matched myself with. There's no one in the drugstore matching you. I don't want to make confusion about that. That I matched myself with, and it's chalky. It's a little chalky, which is definitely an issue sometimes in finding drugstore concealers, but this one just really didn't work for me. I used to use it a little bit under the eye, and when blended out and then set with powder, it was okay, but I don't really want to have to do so much work to make sure that everything looks absolutely airbrushed all the time under my eye. I want something that kind of does all the work for me. So I kind of use my Bobbi Brown corrector all the time under the eye anyways, so this one I definitely don't use that much anymore. If anything, the only reason I ever use it is to highlight underneath my brow when I'm putting concealer underneath, but other than that, I don't really find a need for this. So it's been slowly going down because I do use it under my brows because I don't feel like wasting my good concealer for that. But other than that, just a little chalky for me, for my skin tone. And the next one up was too dark and the next one down was too light. So just not an overall win for me. Actually, neither was anything from that Fit Me collection, but this one in particular wasn't anything to write home about. The next products that I regret buying are eye products. And the first one is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Barely Branded. Now this one isn't really a regret. I use it, and I use it a fair amount, but it's a little light and a little shimmery. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, do you see how light that is on my hand? It's really, really light. As a base under other shimmery eyeshadows, it's pretty okay and it works pretty well. The only reason I bought this color was because I really wanted Bad to the Bronze, and they were out of it, so I bought this one instead. And it's clearly a very different shade. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't regret it. No, I do regret it. I regret not holding out for Bad to the Bronze, but I still use it all the time and I still really like it. I just wouldn't buy it again. Next time I would just buy the actual one that I meant to buy, which is Bad to the Bronze, because this is a little light. So the next one is this MAC Superslick liquid eyeliner, and this shade is called Marked for Glamour. I went into MAC looking for a black liquid liner. This was ages ago that I bought this, by the way. Looking for a black liquid liner, and the makeup artist suggested this to me, or this line of liquid liners. And then she showed me this one in particular, and she's like, yeah, it's black and it has like fine shimmer in it and it's really cool. And she really, really sold me on it. So I bought it, got home. I didn't like it. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what was wrong with me, like why I left the store with this color, because it's not nice. It's not thick enough. It's not opaque enough. So when I put it on, let's say I want to do a really fine wing liner, it barely shows up. Like, I don't know if maybe the one I have is defective, but it's a really weak color. It's like a gray, like a gunmetal grayish color, but a really weak gunmetal gray, and it's looking more opaque from here than it actually is. But once it dries, it's not nice. It's not a nice finish. I can't imagine an occasion where I would ever want to wear this over a black eyeliner. It wasn't good. So much time had passed by the time I finally started using this that I didn't want to go back and try to exchange it or try and find something else. So I just kind of never use it. I'm gonna just bring it back full for back to MAC and get a lipstick or something when I reach 6 products. I also don't know why I went to MAC for a liquid eyeliner. Like, what was I on? There are so many better drugstore liquid eyeliners and I don't know what I was on. Like, I don't know why I bought this. It was silly to begin with to go to MAC for a liquid eyeliner, and it was silly to buy this when I really wanted a black one, and it's silly to own. So that's definitely a product I regret. I never use it. I don't think I've gone out wearing this once, so that's awesome, because that was definitely not cheap. The last 2 products that I have are both lip products. The first is this NYX Lip Smacking Fun color in Narcissus, and it's a really, really pretty baby pink in the tube. It's really, really pretty. When I swatch it, not so much. It's really too blue toned for me, and it's too light for me. It looks chalky on my lips. It looks weird. I try layering it over other pink lipsticks that are a little bit darker to lighten them and give them the color that I want, and it can definitely be worked with, and you can use a lip liner and you can mix it with other lipsticks to make it workable, but for me, that's way too much work. I just want to put on the lipstick and leave. I don't want to have to sit there and fuss around with it for 15 minutes. So that's why this NYX lipstick remains relatively untouched. I mean, every once in a while I look at it and think, oh, I should use that because it's a waste to not use it. And then I use it once and then I don't use it again for another month. So that's definitely one that I regret. And the last item is this Rimmel Kate matte lipstick in 110, and it's a really kind of pretty coral color that I do actually like a fair amount. It's nice. It's a perfect mix of, actually I'd say it's more red and pink than it is coral. It's nice. It's a really nice color, but I was trying to figure out for forever why I never wear this, because it's a color that I would definitely wear. It's fun for spring. It's cute. but it's the smell. You think it smells nice at first. It's kind of fruity. It's not like that normal lipstick smell. It's definitely very fruity. And I enjoy it for about 10 seconds and then it's nauseating. So wearing it on my lips nauseates me. And I don't know about you, but I tend to not put things on my lips that nauseate me, so this is a no. I hope the whole line doesn't smell like this, but I know it does. So unfortunately, all of these lipsticks are a no for me if they all smell like this, which they probably do, which is a shame because it's a nice color. I would say one thing about it though that I also didn't really like is it's not very matte. It's supposed to be the matte line and it's not even semi-matte. I would really never describe this as a matte lipstick. It's not really glossy, but it's certainly not matte. So that was a lie. And I really like matte lipsticks, so I don't like being lied to about them. So anyways, that's it for my products that I regret buying video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Again, just my opinion. Maybe this stuff works for you, but it really doesn't work for me. Hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.